Hey, what's up YouTube? Surreal Canine here with more Distorted Travesty 3 saved game. Let's get these links out there so we can do the do.
And I'm here to
Yes.
laugh when Surreal Canine dies awkwardly.
Yes. And we know that'll happen because we are going to do the final chapter today in a long and storied travesty.
Yes.
So yeah, I explained what these two things were here on the menu my first time around. So we're not going to do that again. Instead,
So when's your Night Terror Achilles run?
good question. Also, I'm thinking I need to lower a volume. I don't know which. Maybe this one. Alright, we might be good here.
So last time our heroes
Last
died.
time our heroes died, and neither of these portals are where I want to be.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
We are going back through the pipes of gameplay. And we are going to the Barrens. This is not the Barrens.
No, it's definitely not the Barrens.
Also, apologies if I am a bit slow to play this, because it's been 2 weeks and I'm a derp.
You should have practiced.
I was in North Carolina. You expect me to practice on a laptop that runs this at 1 frame per second?
Why did you forget to take the pipe again?
Because I'm stupid. And because I'm complaining about my laptop.
At least I reminded you before you got more from
Yes.
halfway this time.
Alright, so, I wanted to have... I thought of having custom music for this next part, but I decided the vanilla song is better.
Vanilla is perfect.
Yeah.
So we got a hint last time.
Yep, we got a hint last time. Chow, in the normal ending, went off to check the lands east of where the abomination was. Huh, so it did survive. What are you talking about? That thing that was controlling the abomination. When it shattered, a part of it escaped this way. There's no location data for this place, so maybe it was able to mask its location? Should we chase it? That's just going to give Hex more time with his warship. Yes, we need to get rid of that thing. Something else important is here too. I can feel it. Just be ready for it to retaliate if it senses us close. Sure thing.
But Hex is dead right now. Like, Zephyr needs to fix his dialogue.
Yeah. Yes, change it to the War Master at the very least.
But the War Master's dead right now too.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I think it should just sort like if Hex is still around, it mentions Hex. If War Master's still around, it mentions him. If neither of them are around, it's like
we gotta blow up the war.
We have to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Anyway,
May Zephyr joins us. We can mention that.
Yeah. If we remember, we're going to be showing off all the custom music I picked out for this chapter.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to remember things.
Yeah. This V is up here for no particular reason. Birds! I found birds! Okay, game over. No.
The last of the birds in the game.
We are moving on.
There's probably more birds somewhere else.
Yeah, probably. You can never have too many birds.
It's only a matter of time before he adds birds to just like every map.
Okay. Path to the Truth. Remember something. I wanted to use Cave of Remembrance from Kingdom Hearts 2, but this just works better. You must remember Jeremy. Whoa. The map data got distorted. Wait, what? What am I supposed to remember? The sparkly sections show us the true nature of the world. And there's just something very Persona 4 about this final chapter, how in order to actually fix everything, you really gotta dig deep and find the truth. It was staring us in the face this whole time. A code. You hold 2 muffins. The darkness will stop at nothing to get this from you. Be on your guard. And Jeremy, you have the abilities to change the world which is viewed. I've kind of figured some of this out, but undo... Remember, you can undo anything. I've kind of figured some of this out, but undo? When the time comes, you will know what to do. I'm assuming this is text from the first game that I just missed. Yeah.
That is definitely text from the first game.
Okay.
Not added in a future update. That was in 1.0.
Really? Cool. Actually, what am I doing? I need to have Claire stand over here so I can see what I'm doing. Key get. Input. Jeremy, can you really do what that flashback was saying? I'd forgotten I could even do that. The problem now is I don't know how to do that. It would probably be useful sometime if we figure it out. Considering we don't know what Hex has planned, definitely. I worry what such an action would do. What do you mean? How far back would an undo send everything? Would that destabilize the program? Would we lose our memories? I have so many questions about what a function like that would do. In any case, let's continue. We still need to hunt down that parasite thing. Oops. I took a hit.
I hated this part.
Yeah, well, we're going to take it on the smart way.
There's a smart way to do things in this game?
Maybe. Oh, wait. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, someone has to stay there.
Okay, but I can stand here now. Jeremy can make his way back up. And now Claire can see what she's doing.
I actually didn't know those sparkles existed.
Really?
Like, I just brute forced this nonsense.
Ha!
Like, I knew the sparkles exist, but I didn't know that one where Jerry is right now did. I think you might have to do this jump like blind across.
Oops. Well, so much for doing this with no damage.
I think we're well past the point of no damage, honestly.
That is true. Okay, let's see.
I think you're probably gonna need someone down that hole for sure. Oh wait, no, the hole's later, isn't it?
Yeah, we're fine. Oops. Okay, it took a couple more hits, but that's fine. Wait, now what? I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, what am I doing now?
Well, if you have all the keys, you need...
I think I screwed up big time.
No, I think you're fine. Like,
But I can't see what I'm doing.
Try and carry on with Claire then.
Yeah.
Just do what I did and memorize the exact locations of everything.
Oh, you know what? I need to get that.
You did mess up.
Yeah, I need to get that key.
You can probably still get it, but with this little health, you might be a little out of luck.
Yeah.
But now you have no way again. Like, if someone takes the pipe, but how are you going to get someone like? Oh, you can do it if you just memorize where everything is.
Yeah.
That's definitely an oops.
Oh well.
At least you can move during the cutscene here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely learning some real backstory stuff now.
What do you mean backstory?
Like, this whole thing has basically been a hook that was set in place since the first game that was never used.
Yeah. I usually think
I
of
would not be
backstory.
surprised if Zephyr had this in mind from the get-go.
Entirely possible.
Might have to ask him if he shows up tonight.
Yeah.
Be like, hey man, did you plan?
Yeah, he's helping.
Good ending.
He's helping some friends move furniture around, so we might not see him for a little while.
But this could be potentially the last session.
Nope, I totally plan on doing Executive and Wex.
Yeah, I was just practicing those.
Yeah.
At least Executive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even I can't beat Executive, and I practice quite a bit. Okay, I can't beat him legitimately. I cheated because I wanted to see what Wex was like.
The only thing you have to do to unlock Wex is beat Executive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, might as well be forward about that. But unlike the Executive, all you have to do is just go to the time trials once you beat the Executive.
Alright.
And find his door to be active.
That wasn't right.
At least there's a pipe right there so you don't get stuck.
Yeah. Where's...
Zephyr
where's
put
the
in a
blue key?
lot of anti-stuck insurance.
Where is the blue key?
Shouldn't you have it?
I should have it, but I don't. Alright, Claire, guess you're, oops, going back. Oops. Yeah. Alright, let's look around one more time. Oh. I dropped down the pit instead of getting the key. That's why. Dirt.
Yeah, this time is the time.
Gah. I got bonked. Really? Whoops, well that was just a stupid way to die altogether.
And yeah, I think you do have to trigger all those rainbow things too. Like, and ensure they stay triggered.
Any idea what the music this is?
Not a clue.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason,
Ooh!
the music credits list vanished, and I don't know where it went.
It almost seems like...
It probably is Newgrounds, for sure.
Or Yoko Shimomura. This sounds like it might maybe be her style. Of course, I wouldn't know what game it's from. It's certainly not from any Kingdom Hearts I recognize. Ah, what? I was waiting. How did that even hit me? Yeah,
How did that hit you?
that was weird.
Hitbox is why.
Oh yeah, the thing doesn't even show you that the blue key exists unless you're standing in the sparklies. That's why. That's why I skipped it last time. Yeah. Well, I wasn't paying attention last time, okay? Oops. Yeah, I hit my head on a block. Whew. Made it.
Don't,
Yeah. I died.
good job.
Oops. That was more iframes than I think I should have gotten. Oh, whatever.
I was about to ask, what are you doing?
The answer is I don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking this would be simpler than it actually is. For some reason.
When is anything in life simple?
I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is simple and clean. No reaction.
I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts game, so...
The theme song for the series in English is called Simple and Clean. So, alright. That's fine. Let's be clever. There, now I can see.
Practice of being able to see is an asset.
No.
Yeah, something's wonky with the hitbox of that one. Definitely have to bring that one up to Zephyr. Maybe he'll be able to fix it. I don't think you need Claire at this point.
How am I supposed to know where to jump with just without
Memorize where it was?
I can't memorize things floating in empty space. What are you, nuts?
That's what I did.
You're crazy, man.
Yeah,
Besides,
I know
I got
this.
plenty of health. There. Lingering. Do not forget to undo what needs to be undone. But what needs to be undone? This is so unclear. Why did we mess up?
What did you mess up?
We killed the abomination.
Nah. A conflict always has casualties.
But he would have been
Especially
Pip's
against
best
evil
friend.
psychotic programs.
Good. 2 words. Okay, we've backed it into a tunnel. Which one? The path leading down. Those others are dead ends.
Why do they exist?
So wait, does it know we're chasing it? Very likely. It's going to try escaping in the long tunnel below, but we can get it before it does. We'll use the rail system down there to keep up with it. Bottomless pit? Yes. So remember, this is the last remnant of that virus. It just can't self-replicate anymore, but we need to get rid of it. As long as it can't infect us, we're good. It can't. Before you go, you can teleport to the entrance of this cave now. There should be portals to every map there. Okay, then. Dot.
Part of me wonders why Zephyr added those extra
Parasitic
things.
seed. Okay, got the thing trapped down here, and knows that. It's a little frantic, so the attacks are pretty widespread. There's a very specified Mega Man-like pattern that it never deviates from. It is going to be attempting to resist your attacks, though, so be prepared to change things up. After every 3 attacks, it'll use some big laser that takes out most of a single platform. There's an environmental hazard where rocks are on the track. If you're on one of the platforms and they hit a rock, you'll be flung into the ceiling. Even if that happens, you have ways of stopping that. 1 month after the game's initial release, I started thinking about a short extra bit of content. A decent amount of it was laid out, but it wasn't until months after that I got all the small details worked out and actually started developing it. So yeah, first bit of custom music. This is Dismiss from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Those warning signs means that the ramps, the carts are gonna try to launch you. You want to watch out for those. Oops! I fell. So yeah, now we resist shot. Which means we are switching to special. Actually, no. Let's try Pierce. Pierce and Bomb. Can't quite reach with Oops. Yeah, he stunned me and I fell again. Oops. Got launched into the ceiling. Oops. Okay. That shield means he's only vulnerable to bombs. Ow. Ow. You really gotta think about your positioning with this guy. Oops. That didn't work. There's his shield. Okay, that's 3 hits in. Okay, he's, whoops. He resists special now. That means it's arrow time. Oops, or it can be stupid and try to sword him to death. Concentrating on me concentrating, are we, Amatsu? Ow.
What now?
Oh, you're not even paying attention. Alright.
This is an intense boss fight.
Yeah, it is. So many moving parts. Even more so... Well, maybe not quite as much as Brain Machine. Close, though.
Some disassembling may be required at this boss.
Yeah.
You could probably get him during that part pretty easily where there's Samus bombs.
True.
Like the part where
I feel more comfortable with. I feel more comfortable using link bombs, though.
that part's screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Detector, that part.
Like that, you mean?
Yeah, like this part. Sure, you took a hit, but you dealt with that phase a lot faster.
Yeah.
The only options now are basically
Pierce and normal.
Yeah. That was an odd motion there.
I got launched into the ceiling.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I wish it wouldn't, though. Fox,
Especially when the
Fox
boss is
linked
at, like,
me something.
15%.
What is this? It's a kitty. You linked me a kitty. Oops. Whew. Okay, back in sync with his nonsense here. Oops, I couldn't see myself for a little bit. Ah. That was a terrible attempt. Oh. Yeah. There's our bombs. Go! Yeah, what? Oops. This isn't going very well.
It's going okay.
Kingdom Hearts music makes everything more epic. Oop! I fell. There aren't very many bosses that in this game that happen over a bottomless pit. It's like, it's just this and Vault Demon, right? From what I remember. almost fell again. Oops! I fell in between the platforms, but the fall wasn't what killed me. Good times.
At least it doesn't seem to have much overall health, given how much you chunked it with each charge shot.
Yeah. But its resistances are constantly changing, and shot gives the best DPS.
Yeah, especially Claire's shot.
Here comes bomb time. I missed. Oops. Trying to get my bombs in a good position and I got hit. Oops. That was a stupid way to die. Oh hey, bomb phase over already. Okay. Oops. Wasn't sure why I didn't register that as something he was shooting at me. Oh well. That was just dumb. Ooh! Oh. Wasn't sure where I would end up after that dash.
Probably nowhere good.
Yeah. Oops. Oop. Stood up and hit my face on a thing. What just happened? What? My laptop screen is blinking at me or something, and it's distracting.
This one.
Okay, where were we? Oops. Oh! Got launched into the shot. What am I doing? Ooh. Ooh! Okay, yeah, definitely turn the fan on. Ah! Pulling the wrong cord because I'm a derp face. Oops. Yeah. Get sealing. Ooh. That looked pretty good. Oops. It chomped my heel and I died. Or something. By the way, Amatsu, if you're trying to say things, I can't hear you. Just thought I would let you know. I'm sure your cat didn't eat the microphone or something. Ooh. Oops. Keep forgetting Jerry's dash stays on the ground. Oop. Ah! I jumped. Certainly wasn't trying to jump that high, but I jumped. Rage. Whoo! Iframes, baby. Oh! Okay. Got it.
Nice. I was staying quiet because I knew you were trying to concentrate.
I even finished it off with my sword. Enter on title. While you guys were fighting that thing, I was gathering all sorts of data on it. I'm not sure how to tell you guys what I found. Hit us with it straight. It's all we want. We made a mistake in how we fought the abomination. We could have saved it. So it was calling out for us to help it, not destroy it. You're right, Chow. But what could we have done differently? I'm not sure the parasite even knew this itself, but coaxing the thing out was a mistake. We needed to get inside the abomination and destroy the parasite from within. How? Doesn't matter how anymore. Damn you guys. If we could have known about this. What did we accomplish down here? We got rid of the parasite that took control of the abomination. Do we need to? And what was up with all that flashback stuff? Something was warning us. It was telling us we need to do something. It was telling me how I can undo something, but I'm still not sure how. If we need to, we can look through the rooms and review any of that. Anything in here could be a clue on what we need to do. There's words appearing, headers, anything. This is an annoying sounding puzzle. Just note that all the clues are within this cave.
Well then.
Enter on title. A code.
What?
Oh, the traps are gone too, it looks like. How nice of Hex. You must remember,
now that he's
Jeremy.
dead, that his rings
Remember. Lingering. Do not forget to undo what needs to be undone. Undo.
This is a very cryptic puzzle.
Yes. So, what we are going to do is we are going to return to the title screen, and we are going to do exactly that. If I press enter, I can bring up a code, and remember, undo, all lowercase, space between them, 2 words. The truth is now open to you. Go forward without fear. Jeremy will handle the rest. Alright, let's go. Bye-bye, birds. We are returning to the warship. 76. Not the best place to be.
It's not. We blew up an innocent, horrific creature that could destroy all life.
Yes, how dare we.
Hey, you remembered to fight this time.
Good old A2NT music. We won't be hearing it for a while.
We won't be hearing a lot for a while.
To the warship. Bye, Eschatos music. We won't be hearing much of you for a while either.
Oh, those lights are blue now. I wonder what that means.
Here it is. When I set this one to shut off, it's all over. Do it, Jeremy. Let's end it. Okay, here we go.
I read this last time.
What just happened? Okay, this dialogue is all the same.
Yeah, it doesn't change, unfortunately. I kind of wish it changed just a little, just to let the player know
a little
something's
bit.
up, but because no player will accidentally discover the path to the truth area.
Yeah. Well, Raocow might.
Raocow might, yeah. He might. Well, he might.
Actually, no, I did not discover it by accident. I watched a speed run.
And you, like, did you play the game before this was even in?
No. Well, I played a little bit, but I played a little bit, but I reset after the true ending content came out.
That's generally what I did every patch that came out during testing. Is like I'd reset because Zephyr would be like, "Oh, add this to the save file." And I'm like, you know what? I'll have the game do it for me. Reset. Because occasionally Zephyr would forget to tell me what strings to update in the save file, and bad things would happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can't air dash. So yeah, we still have the we still have a 3600 second or frame time limit. So that didn't change.
Nope, nothing has changed.
Yeah. I thought the time limit was a little shorter in the true ending path.
Nope.
Alright. Jerry trips. And coming up, we are going to have our next bit of custom music.
You already replaced it?
What?
You already replaced the music that's coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. Thanks, Chow.
Good catch. I like how she'll put you right back to the closest possible safe location.
Yeah. Hold on, I can stop it. Well, let's get you out of here. Hold on, I want to check something. I understand it now. It resets itself to overload. I actually have the bathroom again. Huh. Go figure. Here, have a glass of water. So yeah, the reason I didn't change the music for Path to the Truth was just how perfectly it captures both the question of what did we even do wrong and the search for the truth.
Yeah, like honestly, it's very hard to compete with Zephyr's choices.
Yeah. This next one though, I didn't particularly like the choice of instrumentation, but I decided to change the song out entirely instead of just using the original version of it. So yeah, I hope you've got your stream audio turned up, Amatsu. Also, I sure wish Zephyr was here to watch us. Oh well. No, Claire, you can't be serious. I'll stay. Get out now, Chow. I can't just leave my best friend here to die! I know how you feel, but I'm not having you stay here. If we both stay here, who will help keep this world safe?
Something, something dialogue, something, something flee now, friend, I love you, bye. There, I summed it up pretty good.
Thank you for being my friend. Thank you, Chow. I know that was hard for you.
Yeah, that makes it sound like Chow didn't actually have many friends. Just the way that reads to me.
Yeah.
And she was extremely grateful for...
What happened? Jeremy, did you do this? Claire! Chow, what the heck is happening? Everything froze! I don't know, I thought...
Uh-oh.
Saved game.
Really?
Warship Skies. Chow, what's happening? This isn't the boom that Jeremy mentioned. I don't know, but I'm not going to leave you this time. Chapter 21. Distorted Travesty.
I better be...
Now what's happening? I don't know. What happened to the warship? It just disappeared. It still exists. It just teleported. At least I think it teleported. Okay, with that out of the way, I'm still falling! You don't take falling damage. Right. Okay then, where am I? Am I still in the same place as before? You're in the same place as before. It's just the ship that moved or something. I don't know. Okay, before we get into anything else, look out, Claire. You're going to need to dodge things. Wait, my abilities are back. All of them! Skyfall Meteor. You can shoot the blue version of these chairs, so I think Jeremy was able to do his undo thing he mentioned in that cave. Maybe? I can't tell, but things are not normal right now. If you're seeing this, then you triggered a not-so-secret true final chapter that I've been working on for some time. Well, I don't want to spoil what's ahead, so strap in and enjoy. As someone said, this game's mission statement has been to surprise the player at every turn. More of my thoughts come later.
So what's this music from?
This is from Xenoblade 2. It's the normal battle theme. So yeah, we just gotta dodge a whole bunch of meteors that are here for no particular reason. Which I am doing a very poor job at dodging.
They're here to stuff you, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Yeah. Ow. Now we're gonna need to start dodging through them, even though they're red! Zephyr, fix your game!
Yeah, they should, like... Zephyr forgot the lore of his own game.
So yeah, you get one dash. If you use your dash, you gotta, I'm dumb. You gotta shoot a meteor. A blue one, to be specific.
So that's how definitely works. Also, if you somehow weren't level capped at this point, this place probably would have almost certainly level capped you.
Ah, okay, good to know.
Because I'm pretty sure these things are worth a bit of points.
Oh, we can find out. AP awarded, 25. So not a whole lot, but there is a lot of them.
Well, there's not a whole lot that gives an excessive amount outside bosses.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure you would probably level cap this place. Unless you were really behind.
Yeah. Well, there's always the pipe of gameplay. Ooh. Nope. Yeah. Trying to use your slow here is a big mistake. Checkpoint reached. Oh wow, that was almost exactly as long as one loop of the song.
Unfortunately, I can't really listen to your stream because I'll get confused easily from doubling voices and my own voice.
Well, you can listen to it later. It's a cool song. Why are these meteors aimed at me? Oops. What? I mean, this is distorted travesty. Yeah. Oops. So yeah, 2 shots from the arm cannon is all it takes to destroy one of these things. Which means you could probably do it with a missile too. Yeah.
That's the worst kind of head bonk.
Yes. Bonk your head on something while you are falling.
Exactly.
It's like, what even is physics anymore? Ow.
What's in physics?
I'm being stupid!
Yes. Yes, you are. Might I propose not getting hit by the flaming rocks?
They're not even on fire, they're just there. Ow. Ow. Mamma mia. Not playing very well.
Why not switch to the plot armor for this?
Oh yeah, good point.
You might be able to get an extra hit or two out of it.
And also direct enemy contact. Oops. Yeah, I'm only taking 8 damage now.
That's much better. That gives you like...
Yeah. It gives me 10 hits instead of 8. Oops.
It feels like if you have those extra hits from the get-go, you'll probably actually get through.
Whoops. Well, not if I'm stupid.
So what do you think the odds are you get into the final boss tonight?
I think it's pretty likely.
Or are the odds of you actually beating it?
I think it's pretty likely. Yeah.
Now it's kind of weird. Like, this is basically post-game content, but doesn't feel like it's post-game. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually integrated into like the main story.
Yeah. Well, the extra stage of Hidden Star in 4 Seasons was the same way. It was technically a direct follow-on to the main story that finished the main story. But it wasn't one of the... It's a Toho game.
Yeah, I don't play the Toho's.
Yeah. Toho's usually come with 6 stages and a single extra stage. Pointless rings are pointless.
Don't miss a ring.
Pointless rings, achievement unlocked. Checkpoint reached. It's boss time. Chaos Deadeye. Really? Chaos has more bots?
This is the most powerful boss in the game.
There's a weird thing masking some of its defensive data, but its offensive capabilities look to be wide open for you to read. It has 2 Danmaku-like attacks, some sort of scatter missile attack that then bursts into homing missiles. Use bombs to blow those away. Oh yeah, dodge the big laser. Prepare yourself for quite the fight. This boss probably took the longest to make of any boss fight I've ever made. Yes, Zephyr, because you stalled for like 3 months.
Can it actually do anything?
He's not doing anything. Zephyr, fix your game!
Maybe you should just shoot it. Maybe it's asleep.
Yeah, maybe. Boink. Hardest encounter! How much farther till we hit the ground? Well... Thud. Beginning of the end? You called it, Jeremy. Fell right where you said she would. I'm fine. No help from you guys. Oh, we know. Yeah, I'll just lie here for now. Do you know what's going on? Jeremy, everyone's here. Can you please explain now? I'm pretty lost too. It's simple. I've undone the game state. Things reverted back to a specific point. So, like, time travel? Yes and no. I used that one-time undo that I was given, but there's no telling how far back that would actually go. Everything reverted back. Bots that were removed are now back, nor do they have any recollection of what happened. But we do? Humans wouldn't be affected, it seems. Oh man, I'm afraid to ask. How far back did we go? Please don't tell me we have to fight the Shroud Lord again. Not that far back. We've gone back to the point just before we were going to take on the Abomination. Wait. That means Hex is back? Unfortunately, yes, but we... Okay, so, hold on. The warship disappeared when you used that undo. As I said, everything reverted back to the state it was in during this exact moment, except for humans. We kept our position, that is all. Wait a minute. That means we have the upper hand now. Jeremy, you know what this means. Yes, when we scanned the parasite in the cave, it revealed very detailed data on what went wrong. I don't follow. Advantages in we know all their attacks? It should be easier this time around, right? We can't do things the same way as before, Jerry. All of us were going to die. Hex set the ship to blow up on us all. I saw it happening, and I'm not going to allow that to happen again. For once, we have the upper hand on Hex. We know exactly what he's going to do. So you have a plan then? Yes, Chow and I both do. You want to explain this one, sis? It's simple. Forcing the parasite out of the Abomination will kill the Abomination. Oh, gross. You're not really suggesting what I think you are. I am. We need to get inside the Abomination and destroy the parasite from within it. How do we get inside that thing? Use the distorted travesty! Oh, hey, I have a second viewer.
You could find it.
Simple. We used the instruments wrong. We weren't supposed to use them to weaken the creature from the outside, but from the inside. They would have told us about the real weak spots if we knew how to use them properly. Okay, so listen carefully. When you two wake up the Abomination, Jeremy and I will have the instruments display where you're supposed to attack. There will be 2 spots to hit, but both need to be hit at almost the same time. There's another thing. You'll need to do it 3 times. That shouldn't be hard. If I understand this right, the instruments will mark the 2 spots we need to hit at roughly the same time, and we need to do it 3 times. Right, but explosives, these things are the only thing that will damage these invisible weak spots. Claire, your morph bombs should suffice. There's one other thing. Based on what we data mined from the fight in the cave, this will only work on its first phase. That's amazing. Amazingly dumb. You don't like weird secret stuff like that? I don't like things you need game guides for to figure out. Gonna have to stop you two there. You both know what to do now. Yep, we do. We only get 1 shot at this. If we can pull this off, the Abomination will no longer be under Hex's control. Hopefully this all works. It has to. I've seen what the alternate outcome would be. Wait, one more thing. The pipe there, next to the sign. If for any reason you need to return to the world before all this undo mess, that'll do it for you. You know, for gameplay reasons. Well, let's not go messing things up for ourselves. We've done enough of that already. The video game pipe. Alright, let's go. Beginning of the end. Actually, now we are done with Skyfall, I am going to close the game, swap in a music piece, and restart. Let's see. Because Skyfall is used twice, and I want a different song for when we use it again. There. Okay, we're ready. Round 2. What if I want to go this way? I can't. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to... That would have been awkward. There. So yeah, can't go that way. One must plant a morph ball bomb in the places indicated 3 times in a row. Here it comes. Quietly. Hold on, you guys. What exactly is the plan here? I assume there is one? My bad. I should have explained better. Okay. Once you guys destroy the parasite from inside, it'll lose control of the abomination, and, well... hold on. No way, Jeremy. You're really gonna try that? We're finally one step ahead of Hex now. That ship is all he has left. Okay, I'm just really slow right now. What the hell is the plan here? We're gonna ask the abomination to absorb the warship. Is that really a good idea? The whole point of this was to prevent that from happening. It won't be under Hex's control any longer. It wanted us to save it from this parasite. Then what? What will this thing do after it absorbs the ship's firepower? What if the abomination says no? Do you have any other ideas then? We can't go back to that ship now. Hex will know something is up. No, I don't, but if all of you are okay with this plan, I'll go along with it. We've just gotten screwed every step of the way. I'll keep my guard up. I know this sounds crazy, but I know it'll work. I trust you, Jeremy. As crazy as that sounds. I deserve that. This whole thing has been a bumpy ride, but I know you. The crazier these things are, the better it's going to be when it actually works. Alright, you guys, let's do this. This thing is going to look different in here, and we'll need a different approach. That you can be sure of. Have any idea yet? I'm gathering data now. These small parasites seem to clog pathways in the abomination. They don't do much of anything else, but you can't damage them with your weapons. I think I can do something with those green fields. I'd say something, but it would be a spoiler. So yeah. Put Chow in the green fields, and she can fire bullets.
Double kill. Multi-kill. Killing spree. Ultra kill. Monster kill. Ludicrous kill.
And now she's shooting at Claire. That's kind of funny, actually. But yeah, now we can get through. Abomination E. Just like I thought, it's taken on a different form. Hey, what's going on? Neither Claire nor myself are in there. Oh crap. Oh crap? That's not acceptable. What's going on? Chow, you're gonna have to do this one. What? Well, alright. I'll do my best. I know you will. Just, you know, don't touch the fire or anything, really.
Nice brotherly advice there. Don't touch fire, sis.
I can still scan it, at least. Alright, you got this. But before that... It can't escape, Chow. Now's your chance. I can do this. Virus Parasite. Hex's secret. This thing will go through various high-density bullet phases that you'll have to figure out how to navigate. I'm seeing that you can graze the bullets that will allow you to deal more damage. Might be a good idea to use that whenever you can. Being so close to the parasite is messing up my movement in here. I can only go so fast while in this place. Its first phase is pretty slow, so it looks like I can use that moment to figure out my new speed. Zephyr Burst is currently out having a snack. So yeah, it's a Chow boss! The music I used here is The Eye of Darkness from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Oops. I had one other song in mind for this, but we'll see that when we go confront Hex. Whoa, it's a flower. So yeah, the more you graze, the more that bar in the upper right fills up, and the more damage Chow's bullets will do. Ow. It's laser time. Ow. Ow. I'm losing control. This is really bad. Who is that I'm hearing shuffling around with their equipment? So yeah, these bullets are aimed at you and in a couple of other directions. You need to figure out how to trick the parasite into firing in a way that you can squeeze through. I'm gonna shove my keyboard aside. Wow. Sorry, Chow, you're gonna have to take a few hits while I get my microphone back in order. There we go. Yeah, keep getting hit. Oops. My back is probably going to be a little sore after this, boss. first... Not the first hit. Oops. Maybe I should have extended the song a little bit. Oh well. Ow. Gah! So close. I'm getting hit in stupid ways. Ooh! much rather have Chow over here. Ooh, didn't even see that one. Been hit by every one of those. I think I'm gonna fold up my desk for the first time in a while and have it on my lap. This might take a while. There, how's that? Oh, still gonna need my controller a little bit. Sorry, Chow. No, you know what? Just restart this one. Yes, I agree, Jeremy, but I was trying to get my headphones out from under the... Let's move my chair up a little bit, actually. How's that sound? The woes of gaming on a TV. Okay, let's try that again. Oops. Way to get hit on the very first attack, right?
Indeed.
Oops. Trying to get my arm in a comfortable spot now. Oops. Looking at things besides the game. I'm not the biggest fan of this particular phase.
Yeah, it's a little bullet helly, isn't it?
Well, they all are. I just don't like that particular pattern. Oops. Ah, thought I could squeeze in between those two bullets.
heard Kingdom Hearts music.
Hey there, Zephyr. Yes, this is Kingdom Hearts music. It's Eye of Darkness from Dream Drop Distance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is a game that can be drawn from for this game. There's some parallels there.
Yep.
Just
Just a few, yeah.
It's also got some astonishingly appropriate music.
Yeah. Both games have.
You should have
stupid
used more
plots.
of it.
Yeah, just couldn't. Like, there's so much to draw from for a game like DT. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You missed what I picked for Skyfall.
What did you use?
The battle theme one from Xenoblade 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Xenoblade 2 as in.
As in the one on the Switch.
Okay. The one that starts with.
Yeah.
I always, every time I hear that music, I was like, that dang theme. Do you know the proper way to do this one?
I got a pretty good idea.
You know what it wants you to do? If you play a whole lot of Toho games,
Yeah.
these kind of attacks are just like,
Oops.
I know immediately what to do.
Yeah, well, I'm not very good with a mouse, so there's that.
Yeah, there's also the whole mouse thing.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of a Chow boss is really cool, and I think this was executed really well, but it's gonna trip a lot of players up.
Oh yeah, that was the idea too. This boss used to be like way harder. Like during.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, Amatsu. You missed the.
Testing phases.
Yeah. Oh, the testing phases were spicy.
You could like
There
poke
were-
me and be like, "Hey, man, I got stuff for you to test."
Ow.
Oh wait, I think
I
this
think
was
you were.
already out by the time you invited me to Discord. I think I opened up Skype randomly one of these days. It's like, join the Discord, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The bullet patterns were
Oops.
denser. There was so that the thing where the big laser comes down the screen and the fire disappears. That used to go all the way down the screen.
Wow.
Amatsu, how do you think you dodged that when it went all the way? It started at the very top and it went all the way down to the very bottom. How do you dodge that? The flames still disappeared, and there were also flames at the top that disappeared as well.
But it goes all the way.
The laser starts from the very top, goes all the way to the very bottom. Flames appear, the flames
Go!
disappear. In this one, the flames only disappear at the bottom, but the flames actually disappeared at the top too. On this one. Oh, that last attack that you died on, that used to be way denser. Those lines used to be like super thin. Well, maybe not super thin, but like a good 8 pixels thinner, which is significant. But yeah, so Matsu, how do you think you do that? What would you do? You would get hit.
I would close the game.
You would close the game.
Yeah, that's the only winning move is to not play. You know?
Oh, okay. So what do you think the answer was? You'd probably get hit the first time, obviously, but what would you start to?
I would dodge into the laser. Honest man's death.
Honest man's death. Okay, it's not the answer.
Yeah, that's probably
No.
what I
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm guessing there's like a small little tiny bit at the bottom where you could actually hide.
No, it goes all the way down. There is no hiding.
And you can't avoid it.
You can't avoid it. How do you avoid it? Their flames disappear at the bottom and the top. How do you avoid this attack?
Wrap around the screen.
There you go.
Yeah.
You have to mouse. You have to mouse off the game window. You could not do that boss full screen. No damage. Anyway.
Good job designing such a great boss, Zephyr.
Yeah. Decided. Slakes liked it. Nobody else really cared. And I was like, okay.
Maybe it's a bit.
That's
Maybe
odd.
it's a bit
Slikes-
too clever.
That strikes me as the sort of thing Slikes would immediately complain about.
No, Slakes loves that kind of stuff.
So Slikes edition.
He wanted more complexities. I'm pretty sure.
Oops.
So next update, Parasite X1.
I thought about doing that in the B side, given like the original
should.
concept of the boss. Yeah,
You should-
game ever updates.
You should just make crazy edits of all the bosses, like Cosmic Brain Machine.
I think someone else is actually going to be doing that.
Okay.
Something, making a thing called Cosmic Brain Machine. Which
oh
is-
yeah, someone has their hands on stuff, don't they?
Yeah, there's a few people. Frey and Neil both have the code to the game. And I just straight up gave it to him. Like, Neil, Frey was always cracking the game open, but I was like, here. Like, he can never compile. I was like, here's the thing you need to compile. And Neil, I was like, how about instead of cracking it, we just give you the code since you just, that way there's no problems when there won't be potential
Great.
issues.
Great, now there can be like
Yeah.
DT3 ROM hacks.
Yes.
Yep.
That would be pretty neat.
I'll make a really crappy one that just adds more spikes.
Yeah.
They're-
I know the makers of Myst are supporting this this project to turn Riven into a fully 3D game.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Devs
I
are good.
read through a Let's Play of Riven today on the Let's Play archive. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm with a few others when it comes on the Discord about how it would be better that there are not like edits to the game, like fan edits out there, essentially.
Like, if they fix a bug and submit the bug to you, then that's fine.
Right, that's different, but like actual just like fan levels, I am agreeant with the majority of the Discord in that would actually be bad.
Yeah. Because Sturgeon's Law or what?
Quality, probably.
That's
Yeah,
what
just
that's
quality.
what I said. Sturgeon's Law.
Yeah, basically. Like, it comes down to people. So, okay, so Neil's making 3 maps, and what they utilize is all, like, the exploits and, like, the engine quirks, right?
Cool.
And that's cool from, like...
But you don't want anybody else doing it because it would get stale.
Well,
Also, because...
it's cool from a presentation perspective,
Yeah.
not from a playing perspective. Like
Yeah.
Neil said, like this wouldn't be fun to play, but like that's the kind of things people would do. They would try to make those kind of things. And they would try to
Yeah.
put the game in places it shouldn't go. The game already is a little bit finger wonky, like finger gymnastics on certain things. Not as
A
much as
little bit.
DT1, but like that's all it would be. And like I'm in agreement, this game should not go there. Like as much, and that's all the fans do, and that's generally what happens when you have like ROM hack type things. You have the Super Mario World hack thing.
Yeah.
And
The
that's not really,
difficulty arms race.
yeah, like it just becomes that, and that's not fun,
Mhm.
right? Like that's not fun. Like game's already like difficult on its own.
Oops,
I mean,
I
that's
let
what
go
it
of the mouse for a second there.
Uh-oh. So the guided lines attack. Do you want to know, like, kind of like the big method behind that?
Aren't I already doing it?
You kind of are.
Whoops.
One of the better ways is to like, you want to create openings for yourself, so you actually like you don't have to fling the mouse, but you want to move the mouse in a quicker motion to get those big gaps. And even like waving the mouse in back and forth in one of like your tunnels can actually create like a really nice string of bullets for you to follow. Not string, but just like it creates a chaotic mess, but it creates bigger enough gaps for you to just kind of like free roam
Yeah.
around. So if the damage spots are like across the map, you can actually reach them pretty well. If this is assuming you can mouse move well, so like you kind of have to like play to your strengths of that.
Yeah. As you can probably tell, I'm not very good with a mouse.
That's fine. There's no shame in putting on assist mode for this, by the way. The game automatically turns it off once you go to the next thing. Map exits always turn assist mode off.
That's convenient and thoughtful.
Yes. The idea was not to the idea was never for people to continually use it. It was, I'm having trouble with this one map or this one boss. I want to turn it on. And
Well, I've beaten him once before without assist mode, so I'm just gonna go.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But it's like there's nothing you need to prove to anyone here.
Yeah.
Like
I want to
Actually,
prove
you have
some.
to prove everything to me.
I gotta
Oh,
prove
okay, so-
I gotta prove everything to this 11-year-old at church who looks up to me.
okay.
Okay, that,
Like Amatsu doesn't really
Oops,
matter.
I'm
so, like,
along
you
with my other viewers.
Scathing remarks.
well,
Yeah,
to be
well, your
fair,
face.
I did vanish during testing.
Whoops.
So I guess
Hey, hey,
I could have had more of an impact, but I had the same feelings Negative Zero had, that it was your project. And other than mentioning bugs, I shouldn't overly suggest anything.
see, Zero felt that at first, and then he like got to the, then he
I'm
suggested
falling
a change, and he
behind.
saw.
Falling behind,
you
and I keep
did-
getting hit.
Yeah,
Don't
I
fall
really
away.
like his story in
Gah.
whatever that was.
Yeah, and it's true. Like that was, you kind of realized like, hey, like his suggestions could make the game make it better, and so, yeah. No, but I mean, straight from the
feel the
get-go, like I had told you. guys
Oops!
straight
I
from the get-go,
ran
like-
right into the fire.
That's funny. That yeah, fire has a heavy penalty, 3 hearts there. That it's really just kind of like pick up and like stop and go on you guys' like on your own accord. Like, you know, like I was totally cool. You know, I even started straight up like, you guys can disappear, come back whenever you want. Like, it doesn't matter. The only thing, like, I remember my only rule was basically like, don't share the project with people. That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
that was
that's
legit.
reasonable.
Yeah, that was legit. My only
I
rule
don't,
was
I
like,
don't, I don't think we suffered any leaks.
no, there was never like, you guys all kept it to yourselves. Like, I think like 1 or 2 of you showed it to like a friend, but like that's different than like giving it out though. That was fine.
I mentioned it a few times.
Yeah,
That
like
was it.
yeah, like Slit
But
was
people that
testing
knew the
it.
game existed, so it's not like they learned anything new.
Yeah, I know like Slit showed it to a friend of his, like, and they were kind of play testing it, and his friend actually had a suggestion that actually made it into the game
Cool.
very early on. Yeah.
I know I made a few suggestions here and there, but they were pretty minor.
Yeah, some of
And
those made it
pointing
in
out
too.
typos.
Oh yeah, typos. Those are bugs. So
Oh yeah, we decided that maybe you should change some of the dialogue in Path to the Truth depending on if Hex and War Master are already dead or not.
You ever update this silly game again?
oh yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I can see that. Hey Slakes,
It's Slakes!
you can jump
Don't-
in the chat if you
I'm-
want, Slakes.
Yeah, go ahead. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm already not It's not like I'm already not distracted.
I noticed a clear you doing worse when I got here. It's true.
Expectations.
It was, yeah. Well, I mean, he's also like, you guys are pretty quiet. I listened for about like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's doing pretty good. He's losing, but he's doing pretty good. And then as soon as I shut up and started chatting, you were just like, fail all over
Yep.
the place, trying to listen to my voice.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry.
hoping I can finish the game I'm hoping I can finish it tonight.
I think you will. Once you get past this,
Yeah.
Hex isn't that hard.
Yeah, he's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Like people died to pinball and Gannonball like once or twice, and then they rush right past it. And like they'll die to like the mech portion like maybe 2 or 3 times, but then
Mhm.
they're like, oh right, I remember how to play this now. So he wasn't really designed to be like a super hard boss. They've already gone through War Master. I didn't want that. I wanted a like the player's gonna lose to this, but not they're gonna grind it down like War Master or something like that. That and the friggin' breakout thing.
My only regret about helping playtest is I never made any header messages.
Oh yeah, that's alright. The other guys, they got it.
This attack is the worst thing.
And I think Negative Zero still took like 50% of them anyway. So.
He took a lot.
But hey, you got to tell him an epic story about how he got involved. So.
Yeah.
My story's boring. Oh, I bumped into you on an IRC channel. Could do that in just one room.
It was a good bumping. You and Slakes actually, that's right. Both same IRC channel. Man, IRC. The trick to the laser thing is like just don't worry about damage while the laser's up. Like if you get damage, that's cool, but like stay as close as you can to the laser. That way you have more time to make
Yeah.
mistakes. Okay, yeah, you're doing it here. That was a nice like slip through it. Wow. No, you didn't, you lazy bones, Slakes. No, not really. The header messages were just like, I think, yeah, that's right. You guys all wanted header messages back. They just weren't in the game. And then when did we get those? Starting around like close to Metroid, right? Like a little bit after Metroid. And I'm like, man, we have like 200,000 maps to make header messages for. And then
No.
it was like either Zero or Slakes that were like, hey, we can write them for you. And I'm like, that's a good idea. Please do. It's like
Slate writes nothing.
I was like, here's the areas that I want to do. Like I had areas that are off limits, and I'm like, here's the areas that you guys have, and I had like a spreadsheet for everyone, just like claim an area.
I just swore I put a few things in, but I don't.
I think you did.
But I can't remember if they actually got in or not, or if Negative Zero just had a better one for a given area.
I believe if
It's
you signed off on it.
That's a good approach for pretty much any bit of minor data entry type writing in a game.
Yeah, no, I believe if you no, I don't think you did, because like if you had it checked out in the spreadsheet, then it was yours. Like the only thing that would have caused him to do that would be if you didn't finish like a section, then he may have taken over.
Yeah, I remember Slakes taking quite a while to actually beat
yeah.
one of the last testing versions as well. Like we had a separate Skype group where he just wasn't there to discuss it.
Oh yeah, so we didn't have.
I
Like,
think it was
spoilers
Slakes
and all that.
anyways.
Oops.
Yeah. And then Discord just made everything better.
I know, right?
God.
This Discord is sweet. Like, I am actually glad that I got back in touch with you.
I wasn't sure at first whether the laser attack was HP based or just timed, but it's timed, so yeah, you can just focus on dodging it. Of course, I still got hit, but
Yeah, I felt time based on that would be better. I didn't want to. So I didn't want any like, I didn't want any damage based laser phases because of how I understood that like so. Mouse movement is a thing for some people, and I was like, man, this is like too intensive for some people because like it's a constant, like you don't get any rest moments.
yeah.
Especially during this phase.
The ending trolling. Yeah, like this is probably one of the most.
Slakes, you realize I can't read your text, right?
Wait, what?
We're gonna read it back to him. That's
Okay.
Slakes was relieved that he didn't have to deal with the ending trolling that I did.
That Negative Zero was so bad.
Oh, that was good. But I loved it. Like I said, I loved his caveat at the end where he's like, if this is just a troll, I'm gonna laugh, and then he did. He actually did laugh.
Yeah.
I told him in a voice chat thing we were talking about it. So.
Yeah.
It was
Have
pretty
you guys
funny,
been Have you guys been keeping up with my La Milana videos?
I haven't, man. There's so many videos to watch.
I
Yeah.
know.
And so many video games.
And
I've got 12 episodes up. I've got like 48 recorded.
Nice.
I've just been
okay.
I've just been recording it in all my downtime because it's a blind run.
Gotcha. So are you done with it then?
No.
Oh, I see.
I'm only like halfway through.
Oh, Slakes cannot voice chat at the moment, so
All right.
It's okay.
this is the run. Focus, Surreal. This is it. Focus on dodging, and also when you're trying to do pure dodging phases, get further away from it.
Well, if my first hit
reaction
this
time.
early on, then
The bullets are not as dense, and yeah. I noticed when you were like going to pure dodge mode, you were like sticking your face right in its face. So.
well, that's because
horrific fire
the
in
laser
face.
moves slower at a shorter radius.
Yeah.
I was worried about the laser catching up with me because I can't dodge the bullets in time.
Nah, you'll be fine with the laser. You'll be fine.
Also, have you noticed I prefer the right side of the screen in this boss?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I go to the right side as well. That's like my default.
Yeah.
Make the right side harder.
Make the right side harder.
Just every update randomize what side is harder.
Amatsu, the Amano Jaku.
Like, just have the boss gauge which side of the screen you're on more, and have it remember that over play sessions. Or over, like, things, yeah.
That sounds like how Skynet is.
Yeah. War Master now remembers the amount of attempts and deaths you have on him, and it saves that automatically. It saves that in the background.
Cool.
Does that actually influence anything?
Does it?
None of them all.
No, not even his starting pattern.
No, it does not.
Hmm.
No. But
Does he
yeah.
bring it up at all?
No, but the most recent update makes it so the War Master, every attempt and every loss, it does it. It saves it on map entry, or no map. Yeah, it saves it when you. It saves it when you. Yeah, when you enter. When you start the fight,
What is the purpose of that if you're not using it anywhere?
It's just another.
Feels like
It's a point. It's. What's the purpose of bird scene?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep track of it in your stats. Okay.
It's in the records page, yeah, for the player to see. So it's very possible, like if you get past War Master, because it doesn't do it in the boss gallery, it only does it for story mode, for story version of them. So it's very possible that you will never get that if you do not lose to him even once. You have to lose to him for that record to show up, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no. No, it shows
for 100% completion now.
No, it does show up.
Intentionally die to complete the entries.
Yeah, I think it shows up as long as you attempt. No, I think it does show up on an attempt. I don't think you need a death for that record to happen. I'm not sure.
Oops.
I think it's in the code, but I don't feel like opening the project right now, so.
Time to decompile it and take a look. No, I have no idea what the decompiler is. And I don't even have a copy of GM 8.1.
Oh, that's, yeah. I was going to just give you the project file.
That'd be sweet. I could make my own game.
Yeah, just, you can scream at the
dang
code and how bad it is. There are some spicy
codes.
There's some spicy code in there. Neil was complaining to me about that at one point. He's like, why is this? There's a specific thing with like certain door thing or switches. It's like a switch or a door thing. He's like, why is it coded like this? It's really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about coding too, and
I
bad about leaving comments, as in I don't leave them.
Oh, I see.
But I don't expect others to look at my code, and then I forget what it's for 6 months later.
If you don't have to comment, it's pretty good too. Like if you can tell what the code is doing just by looking at it, it's the best code. I mean, you have to comment sometimes, but yeah. If you don't have to comment the section, this is also why, and Brian says this a lot in the dev channel or the dev chat channel, or the coding channel, that descriptive variable names are good to have.
Yes.
Related to its function.
Yeah, related. Yes. Yeah.
Aha! Flawless. Whoops.
Nice.
And then I got hit.
Well, you got through the laser bit.
Yes.
I think that's important.
Yeah, you did good. You did well. You're doing well. The bullet density on this, actually, when the lasers leave, the bullet density gets thicker or gets higher. Yeah. There's less bullets when the laser phase is on.
Oops.
Because the laser's all right.
Maybe a bit too much chaos there.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes just a quick, like, one movement, and then he'll move the line. Just depends on what you want. Yeah, like that. That was good.
Other times it's probably more worth it to wait him out, because of where he's putting the things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
I mean, this isn't... You're not trying to get a gold star here.
Can anyone get a gold star here?
Well,
NZZ.
Oddurf and -0. And Neil.
Neil, yeah. God tier Neil.
Neil is a wizard. Try and convince me otherwise.
There's people in the channel, or in the server, that are like probably like the best naturally like good at thing, and Zero and Andrew are probably those two, like that just pick up something and just can do it like faster than anyone else. Like understand systems and like execute better.
I'm pretty good at that. It's just there's a lot going on here right now.
Yeah. Oh, and mouse movement, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you go through the entire game, maybe touching your mouse a handful of times to scan the odds.
Yeah.
that's a sound.
Yeah, that's definitely a sound.
You should see the sounds I make
Oh.
when I get caught in trapdoors in La Mulana.
Oh, those are good moments.
Yes. Especially when the trapdoors lead to instant death.
I'm a fan of those things.
Yeah.
They were in. There is a lot of traps in La Mulana too, and they're just in. I feel like they're just in good spirit.
Yeah.
I
Like, I laughed at a couple of death traps.
Oh yeah, like I don't think I was ever mad at a trap in that game.
Well,
It-
I get
always
mad
felt like
at
they were-
death traps when I am already tired and trying to just do something so I can end the video.
Yeah, like when I get caught by a new one, I'm just like, that's funny. They don't know. They always seem like a good sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've gotten mad at the first level one of these times.
It's just too bad the wackier ones don't get you achievements like they did in the
Right.
original.
Oh,
Get crushed by the falling sun disk. This is La Mulana 4.
Yeah,
I think I have that.
I'm glad they reduced the amount of achievements in the second one. There's some.
You want to see with a game with a lot of achievements? Look no further than Hyper Rogue.
Hyper Rogue has a lot. Rabby Ribby has 181.
Yeah.
I know the first one has like kind of grindy-ish ones, like see all the dialogue options with Mulbrug
Yeah.
or all the NPCs. And it's like
Eat curry in a lot of situations.
yeah, like pause the game in a lot of places. It's like no.
No
Right,
real
like,
indication of what you are looking for with that particular
Yeah,
achievement.
like it's just
Most of Rabby Ribbies are beat X boss before Y number of hours, however. So.
Huh.
yeah. Rabby Ribby has a lot of like
So it's
redundancy too.
speed running records, huh?
There's a lot of redundancy in those achievements.
Whoops!
In Rabby Ribby.
That was a bad attempt to introduce chaos.
I've realized Rabby Ribby is just content the game.
Content
like
the
a-
game, huh?
Content
You mean-
the game. Like hey,
You mean like
like how-
Talk House?
like
Is it a
there
Talk
was,
House
like,
game?
I mean, Raukau played it.
Yeah.
He played through it. He had a good time with it.
Yeah.
It's just it's very much like, hey, how much more content can we cram in this game?
That sounds pretty
everybody
cool.
got-
I might have to check the game out at some point.
We should.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they go a little.
I'm trying to be
Something
too
great, too.
I'm trying to be too hasty.
I feel like they go a little
Great,
overboard
yeah.
with the content sometimes, but it's good. Like, I mean, if you don't want that, you can just not play that part of the content.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it has a lot of optional stuff that you can just.
All of the Warriors games I've played have an excessive amount of content.
oh yeah, Muso games are like insane for that.
Yeah.
No one ever 100%s those.
Yeah.
Except
Well,
for
I have a friend who probably did for Hyrule Warriors.
God. No, wait. Did he 100 for Hyrule Warriors? Did he 100% vanilla version? Or with the
All of
DLC?
it.
Because
I'm pretty sure.
Because the DLC adds like.
He also
80
got
hours.
all the characters to level 255.
I thought it was. Oh wait, that's right. Because they keep
They
raising
buff the
level
cap every
Yeah.
like patch.
every patch. That's right. Right. Jerry just said that to me like the other day, because he was playing it a little bit.
Mm.
Right.
My characters
Yeah,
are, like,
that's
level 50.
so like. Yeah, like our highest is like Link. He's at like 77. The rest of them are
Mhm.
like 40 to 50 to stuff like that.
No one else plays this other character.
My Link is level 40 something because I just have not been playing it very much.
Right. Nobody really plays as Link. I'm the only one who did, really. Like,
Hmm.
everyone's played Link like once or twice, but like most of the time it was just me. Because there were so many other characters that people like.
Whoops.
Just-
Uh-oh.
He probably has like
Ooh.
500 hours in that game then if he did all that. Because like the base game alone.
Oh!
So close.
Ah! I
Wow.
lost control of my mouse. It just went whoop,
Oh, I see.
and
It is okay to
now
restart.
I'm outside the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's okay to just retreat or just to restart the
Okay.
match.
No, you found a way to stalemate the boss.
Yeah, you can sit out there for eternity and nothing happens.
Yeah. Which would be fine if this were Toho.
Yeah.
You just miss out on getting all the points.
Oh no! Sometimes it's beneficial to just graze bullets instead of getting the thing. Like there are legit spell cards where it's like,
yeah,
get graze instead of just fail the card on purpose.
Yeah. Well, no, you get graze and then capture it at the last second, so you still get the capture bonus. Whoops.
Well, I mean, in some cases, like bombing, to get graze too.
Yeah.
Which auto fails.
Yeah. I need to blink, and every time I blink, I get hit.
I feel like the bonuses on those spell card ones, like, oh, here's 1 million points. Like, I have like 2 trillion. That's just beneficial to me.
Yeah, well, the thing is, except for Scarlet Devil, just about every Toho game is all about maximizing the value of your point items, and that's what matters more than anything else.
Yeah. But you just, like, ran right into that bullet. You were like, hey, oh, no. I like this.
Yeah, okay.
That was good.
I think that is a sign that I'm getting tired, but I don't want to give up on this boss. Because who knows if my class schedule next week is going to allow me to do much of anything, stream-wise. So I want to finish the game tonight. Ow. Oops, I didn't get any grades for that. Come on. There. Of course, I still only have 1 row of hearts, so...
Quote Slake's here. Double tap dash is infinitely worse than D-pad dash for precision platformers. This is a true statement, Slakes.
I suppose so, yeah. Unless it's something like Kirby.
Double tap is always worse.
I don't mind it in Kirby.
I guess it'd be okay in Kirby because Kirby's a fairly slow-paced game.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a very slow-paced game. Like anything like, yeah, emphasis on precision. Anything like Mega Man level or higher, and it's like, no.
But to do dash jumps in like Mega Man Extreme, you don't really have much of a choice because you only have so many buttons on the Game Boy.
Oh.
Taskbar, get out of my way.
Ooh, sick dodge. Roko-chan, double tap. Gross. Oh man, final phase. This could technically be done 1 cycle if you have the damage just right. But I don't recommend attempting.
Oops! Ran right into the flames.
Nice. Hey Matsu, how much of Rabby Ribby did you play?
Most of it.
Ah.
Okay. Ray, you hadn't fought Irisu.
She looked fun.
She was cool.
Took you the entire. It took you 2 streams to beat her.
Yeah, well, I got her at the tail end of my other one. I tried her like 3 times. It's like, okay, it is too late. It was like 2 in the morning. She was good. It took me a while to beat her though. She was hard, but I mean, final boss.
If I ever stream that game, I'm just gonna put it on.
That's fair.
My reflexes are not amazing.
I thought about it because it's an indie game, and I typically go mainstream games hard, indie games normal, like to start. But I was like, I'll go hard and see what happens, and it worked out. Cat had played it normal.
Well, if you
comparisons.
got Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and played hard mode, you would be in for one heck of a surprise.
Well, so Fire Emblem games are a different story. They tell you what changes in those two. They sort of tell you.
Except in Radiant Dawn.
I think they tell you in that. I don't remember if they do, but I knew what it did because the number one reason I will not ever play a Fire Emblem hard mode is that it takes away utility. Like it takes away a thing that's not within the game world itself. It just straight up just like, oh, you can't save. Like in the middle of combat.
Oh yeah, that's dumb.
And I know that allows save scumming. I understand that, but like, just you know what? Take out RNG out of your level ups, and then I'll play hard mode. But if I have to sit there and try to like grind out good levels, because sometimes if I know I'm gonna level up, I'll save, and then I'll just if it's like here's 1 HP, I'm like, you know what? Let's hit reset and let's try for a better level up. You know, I'll play it, and if it gives me the same 1 HP, what I'll do is I'll like play around with the menu, change the seed up a little bit, and then because I know how that works, and then like get a new level up. Yay!
Yeah.
That and what Slake said, don't ever play Fire Emblem hard mode because they're badly balanced games. Yeah, and to me, like, Nintendo just does garbage at balancing hard mode in Fire Emblem games. I don't know. Fire Emblem games are entertaining and fun, but they're also kind of bad. Like basically every single one of them. Not all of them, but like the good majority of them I think are actually pretty bad when it comes to like strategy games. And my number one issue when I say that is AI is atrocious. It's absolutely awful.
Fire Emblem is pretty much the Dragon Quest of strategy RPGs.
I could see that. Yeah. I like that.
It was the very first, and they've largely stuck to tradition.
Right, and they need to break that. And they do a little bit of things, but they need to radically change the game. Screw the fans. Yeah, let them be upset. Like reinvent Fire Emblem.
Well, they did that for Fates, and look how that turned out. Everybody hates it. Well, except me. I kind of like Fire Emblem Fates.
I'd have to play Fates and see how much different it is. What did they do that changed it?
Weapons can't break.
That's not.
Let me think.
That's not a significant enough change, though. Like that's not what I mean.
Well, you should play Fire Emblem Echoes then. Weapons can't break. Your characters get various equipment like shields and stuff.
Right.
Archers can hit 1 to like 5 tiles away.
Jesus.
Some of the promotion paths are branching or circular.
Oh yeah, that I'd seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
there's a world map. There's a world map. You can there's a world map. There's dungeons to explore.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So they don't have like a straight up like do chapter 1 and there's one fight.
No.
I see.
Yeah. There's like 5 chapters, each of which contains like 10 battles or so, maybe. Well, maybe fewer than 10.
Right.
Okay, lasers.
It's just that the AI is just, I can bait them out. And this guy is never going, these guys, so they have like 3 different things they do. They either just don't move until you're within their range, or they don't move at all, or they just go towards you. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, Fire Emblem AI tries to make the player lose, not the player characters.
Right.
If they can kill anybody, no matter how insignificant they are, they will do so just to make you reset.
Right, but like they'll go after.
They will mess with you even if it's against their in-story goals.
Right, but like you can have like some axe guy, and it's like, I'm gonna stick an armored sword unit in his face, and they're like, let's go and fight this guy, and it's like, obviously the AI should not be doing that. Like, it should be sparing the unit for something else. Like, why would it do that?
The
like,
AI...
Like, it literally has... It would do, like, 1 or 0 damage with, like, a 2% chance to hit. It's like, I'm gonna try this, and it's like, no!
The AI guarding a castle will move to keep you from attacking a thief within that castle, who is stealing from the units guarding the castle.
I feel like that's a scripting error right there, because they can script their units to do things, but, like, that sounds like...
They can script their unit. Well, yeah. Like there are very few instances where there is more than one enemy faction on the field, so it's just not supported by the engine, I guess.
Don't have it in the game. That's what I say. If it's just like, I don't know, but like they have a lot of stuff to really change. And what's really bizarre is Advanced Wars actually has good AI, and it's made by the same people.
Yeah.
What? Just like
too bad that's a dead franchise.
Like, just copy the AI. And I know, like, they have different games, and like, just
my ear itches and I can't scratch it.
Aha! Like, just copy the fundamentals from that game. Bring them over as far as the AI's goals. And it's not that easy, obviously. I'm just like, oh, just do this thing. It's never that easy. Like, maybe it's easier to teach the AI the rules of the game in Advanced Wars than it is Fire Emblem.
Yeah, possibly.
But there's just like things that AI does in Fire Emblem. I'm like, aren't we past this? On a
speaking of Dragon Quest, anybody getting Dragon Quest 11?
Nope. I am never touching a Dragon Quest game ever again.
I see.
I'm not until they give us the 3DS release, which they won't do. So
that series is dead to me.
What happened?
Dragon Quest 1 came out. That was when it died. I'm sorry, Dragon Warrior. Sorry, Dragon Warrior 1 happened, and I'm like, wow, this game's garbage. And then
Dragon Quest 1 was my very first RPG.
Me too. It's the first turn-based game I played. No, I mean, it has appeal, but like, so the series just doesn't. There's a lot of things I have an issue with on Dragon Warrior games. It's I don't like the art. I don't like the music. I don't like the character designs. Like the music tends to be like super jarring compared to like what it's doing. Like if the scene is like this, it doesn't match the scene.
Yeah.
Like ever. I just.
Oh boy.
I can't do.
Oh dang it.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
Don't say dang it. Don't say that. Oh no.
What time is it? 11:16.
If you don't mind cheating, you can cheat on this boss too.
Yeah.
Or do you not? Are you trying to do like a non-screen freeze attempt on this?
I'm trying to beat it legit.
Okay, no screen
Even though
freeze.
it's probably gonna bite me in the butt.
That's fine.
Because I'm not gonna be able to finish the game.
You make your own choices here. Yeah, Dragon Quest, and it usually doesn't change the battle system. It's usually like the minor changes. Let's keep the most traditional turn-based RPG mechanics known to man.
Japan likes their traditions.
They love that, and I'm just like, I need something more, and that's fine. Like, if there's nothing wrong with Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest rather, like staying that way. Like,
yeah.
Just not for me. Like, and that's fine. I don't want them to change Dragon Warrior games at all. Like, I think that's fine. If people like that, then keep that. Like, they need an outlet for that. Because there's not a lot of traditional RPGs, probably, at least not mainstream. So, like, you know, that's fine. We wouldn't have 11 of them if it wasn't successful, so. Yeah, I've attempted others. I'd say the one that, like, I think it was 9 that like felt better, but it was just I was like, I watched somebody play it and I'm like, that's cool, it's definitely an improvement, but still not for me. But the one that turned me off entirely, and it's got a cool idea, it just, oh god, it's so jarring to me. I hate it. Dragon Quest VII. I hate that game so much. Oh my
Dragon
god.
Quest VII is fine. I stopped playing it around the time the casino opened up because I can't cheat at the casino like I usually do.
That's funny.
Because it's on the 3DS.
And this isn't really against the game, but I hated the opening of the game. It takes like an hour and a half to get anywhere. There's a lot of back and forths between like the fishing village and that cave in the beginning, and it's like it's not clear what you're supposed to do.
Oops.
In that
Get out of
part.
here. Okay. Okay.
It just, I don't know. I like the idea that like you're just some fisher guy from a fishing village. Like that was cool, and you go on this like quest. Like it was presented in a cool way. I don't know, like a lot of stuff in the game just didn't drive me. And again, the music, the overall music just almost muted my TV when that music blared on the world map, and I'm like, oh.
I like the overworld theme in that game.
Yeah, I didn't. Ooh. That is it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of that was me.
Okay.
Speaking of Dragon Quest, I have Dragon Quest Heroes 2 sitting on my shelf of PS4 games. I really got to play it at some point, although I haven't finished one yet.
Which one? What's the Heroes game?
Heroes is the Dragon Quest Warriors.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hear it's actually really good.
It is really good. Very different from other Warriors games, too.
I think one of the things I liked about the Hyrule Warriors game was that it had actual mechanics in there. I was like, oh, there's things happening here. One bullet. It's worth it. One bullet closer to getting that phase shifted over from this madness.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yep.
At least it's kind enough to kind of clear things out before starting the next phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. No phase overlap. Rabby Ribby breaks that rule.
It breaks it extremely hard.
Oops.
And it's not supposed to. It did not feel intended.
That attack.
The washing machine is what people call it. I did play, what was it? Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I did play those ones. I enjoyed them.
Yeah. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are just really interesting, both mechanically and story-wise. I feel like they're the best Fire Emblems.
They're the best ones that I've played. Well, Path of Radiance is. Radiant Dawn is a dumpster fire of a game. Path of Radiance is great. I would say Path of Radiance is actually a really good game. Like when it even for like Fire Emblem, it's actually really good. Or even without it.
Radiant Dawn shakes up the mechanics a lot.
Radiant Dawn's final two like acts, not chapters, but like acts, are pure garbage. Like as soon as you get control of Ike again, the game goes into just nothing but enemy spam. And then teleporting in the middle of your thing, just all the time, every single phase. Here's 20,000 more enemies every single turn, right in the middle of your units. And sure, they don't get a turn before that, but it doesn't matter. It's not the point. It breaks the flow of the thing.
In normal and hard mode, I bet you they do.
Oh, on hard mode they go first.
Probably.
Probably not.
It's been the case for every other Fire Emblem.
Oh, well, that just makes them like super garbage then. Like that just makes them straight up like near unplayable.
Yeah. You should see the you should see the archived Let's Play of it.
Ugh. See, yeah, see that just becomes like it just becomes like a Simon Says game. Then you just memorize the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you'd be able to do. They would spawn in and kill all your weakest units immediately because there's so many of them, and their stats are pretty high. I mean, they're not so high that you can't just blast them with like Ike or Boyd.
Yeah.
Because Ike is an OP beast. Oh, and the archer guy, I forgot his name.
Rolf?
Not Rolf. He was okay, but the other guy.
Rolf is a better archer than Shinon.
Shinon, that was the guy. That dude is a beast. Rolf was good, but like Shinon, like, and Rolf had it too, like where his like super advanced thing could like have 3.
The triangle attack is a piece of garbage. Don't use it. You need to waste 2 other. Oh, the longbow. Sorry.
Yeah, longbow. They could reach 3 tiles away. That is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, like,
I thought you were talking about the triangle attack.
Oh, no. But like that means like people couldn't counterattack them, so they were just like, here's a free attack without any repercussions about what I'm doing. I don't have to think about this. It just was just that, which is I guess is okay. The game was basically built around the fact that that's gonna happen. So.
Yeah. The only thing the big thing keeping archers from being useful in Fire Emblem is that they only get like 1 attack. They can only get at most 1 kill per turn, unless the enemy has ranged units that can only hit them, which is almost never.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because they can't counter kill because they'll always be attacked at melee range.
Right. Oh, that's right. They have that limitation. They can't attack in front of them. Yeah. And what was it? Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game, actually, all range units they can only attack on the 2nd tile.
Yeah.
And that
magic units
that actually,
too.
Yeah. Like anyone who has a ranged attack can only attack 2 tiles away. They can't attack, and that actually is a good change.
Yeah, I suppose so for a mobile game. Oops.
See, to me that serves a lot of purposes, gameplay and player choice wise. There's a few things like they have a few things like this unit can attack at any range. It doesn't matter, or like they can counter at any range.
Yeah.
They have a few of those. There's weapons and then a couple like A-slot skills for that.
Ran into the laser.
Uh-oh. Oh wow, laser does full damage.
Yeah, I wish Chow could equip armor.
Chow equipped in slot 1.
So far, so good. Oops. Gah. Why did I get hit by that? That was dumb. Okay, got 13 hearts left for the rest of the fight. I might be...
This.
Whoops.
Maybe.
Nope, I just got hit twice by the same thing.
No, it's still like
Not a big fan of this attack either, because you got so little room to move anywhere. What? What? Where did that come from?
Oof. You're getting closer though. You're getting more consistent. Interestingly, over half of your deaths in this run have been from like all in-game stuff, from like chapter 17 and on.
Yeah, I know. That, well, yeah.
You had like an incredibly low death count up until about then. It was really good actually. You're still doing good. 1200 at this point, still good. I mean, not that death count matters in this.
The early gates are not all that hard.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wasn't able to move right there. Gah.
This could be it.
Oops. Okay, got him.
Sweet.
Yes. I did it! Guys? We're here, just focusing. I want to make sure nothing goes wrong. Guys, what's going on? Anyone? I understand your request. Are you the creature we helped free? You are correct, little fairy. I have heard the request made of me and will carry it out. Thank you for helping us. I do not carry out this request for you. Simply, such power cannot exist within one entity. Neither of them should exist if at all possible. What do you mean by that? Who are we talking about? The power to change the world as one desires. No one entity should have this power. You must go. There is not much time before I cannot stop myself. I will consume that monstrosity in the sky. Will you be okay? The concern is admirable, but you must leave now. Om nom nom. Wasteland. Okay, I'm gonna get some water, and then I guess we will carry on and we will carry on
Cool.
and try to finish the game. Just gotta unfold my oof. I need to unfold my oof. Sounds like a oof. Excellent plan. And then get some water. Yeah, what am I even? What even? Okay, be right back, guys.
Okay.
You know, I swear this happened in my last run of the game too. I just got stuck forever on the parasite and had no time to continue on the same stream, or maybe it was War Master. I don't remember. But yeah, I've returned and we are ready to try not to spill my water. We are ready to do this. As soon as I click inside the... There we go. Anger. I don't know how you managed what you did, but don't think this is over. No, it is over. Hex's plans are over, and you don't need to follow him anymore. You got nothing now. You want me to stop now? After all this? You said so yourself the last time we met. We know what you want, but choosing to resort to violence to keep humans off this island isn't going to work now. We're all in this together now. And now you speak lies to me. We spoke of no such thing. We did, you just don't have any memory of it. What are you saying? Jeremy, have you gone so deep that you can change our thoughts? No, I don't have that kind of access. There was something I could do that was left from before. Believe me, I didn't want to resort to it, but I felt I had to. What'd you do? I don't think you'd believe me if I told you. Though I can say for certain that you would lose against us. Impossible. You're just trying to get me to back down. You may be right that I don't need to follow Hex any longer, or that I don't have any leverage, but nothing, man. It doesn't matter. You'll remember what you did in Subconscious Filter. We know you let us out of there so we could free the Abomination and stop Hex. And that matters how. On the ship, we read your notes. Is that so? From what I recall, you never stepped foot in that portion of the ship, so that is not... It's true, then. Some way or another, you've seen what was to come. I'm afraid to know the extent of what you did, but know that the sort of power you have should not be allowed. That's why I need to find Hex. Where is he? He ran to a place where you shouldn't follow. A place where he has control. Do you know what he plans to do? He has no plans, Jeremy. You crushed that. What do you think he would do? Where do you think he would go? I know exactly where he is. I have to go there. That is dangerous, but it is your responsibility. I won't impede this and will back away. As I may have once said, we are not friends, but we are not enemies either. If one day we meet again, I hope it is under better circumstances. Maybe we can have a duel sometime. For fun. And to show you how we beat you. I'm pretty sure it was Claire that did most of it.
Wow.
He's right, you know. Yeah, I know. But really, though, more importantly, yeah, I know where Hex is. He's in the distortion worlds. And how would we even get in those? There is no we in this. I'm going in alone. Like hell you are. Jerry, that paralysis is still affecting you. I'm not allowing you to go into a place that Hex can control to that degree. Claire, I won't allow you either. You need to look after Jerry. Jeremy, I get it, but at least allow me to come in there with you. You know what I'm going to say to that. This is just something I have to do alone. Hex is my problem, and I'm going to take care of it. You be careful, then. Of course I will, sis. We'll see you soon? Yeah. Still not flashy. Hater. Always. Hope to see you soon, man. Yep. $76. The time.
That effect
Yo!
is so trippy.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I don't want you coming with me, Jerry. I told you in there. Yeah, I know. Unpredictable. Hex is dangerous, all that. Look, I know you better than anyone. I know what you're trying to do. Do you? Look, man, what you said to me on the ship back then when we all thought that was it, right back at you, you know? You don't have to go through with all this. I know what the Abomination and the War Master said back there bothered you, about all the power you and Hex hold. I don't give a damn about any of that, though. What do you want, Jerry? Just tell me. I want you to come back. Look, I'm not going to stop you or lecture you. We just want you to come back. I don't know if you fooled Claire or your sister, but I know what you're going to do. None of us care that you have these world-changing powers. You're still you, so what are you worried about? If it wasn't for me, Jerry, none of this would have happened. But it did happen, and there's no changing that. Just come back to us when you're done in there. I'm not going to try to stop you, but promise me, your best friend, that you're coming out of there alive. Yeah, I'll be back. From the beginning, I didn't mind any of this. Before we were pulled in, we barely had any time together. Life just took us apart. I remember. Even though it was jarring to be pulled from it all, I was finally with my best friend again. Hell, we were kind of gaming together. It was all fun. You're right. We were in our element, weren't we? Like those games we played together. Those were the best times. This all did feel like that, didn't it? Let's keep it going. Well, after you take care of business. Man, I've always wanted to say that. You got it. I'll be coming back. I promise. In we go. It's time to end this. Hex, I'm coming for you. What are you doing, Jeremy? How did you do this? How did you know? Why would you come here knowing I have control in this space? We were all going to die together, except for you. You were supposed to think you won. Then you would get to watch them all die around you. It was going to be perfect. Shut up, Hex. Your plan wouldn't have worked. It didn't work that way. Oh, so you can speak. I have to ask, how did you do it? So you don't want to speak? What's left to talk about, Hex? I already know what you have to say. Then tell me, how did you do it? I'm not giving you that satisfaction. All you need to know is that I'm coming for you. You won't win in here. There's no point in trying. That's nice. Go kill yourself, Hex.
That's rude.
Yeah.
It is rude.
Wait, where do I,
Rude baby.
Oh.
Clearly not there.
Yes, clearly.
I recall early on when this game was being worked on, I suggested maybe running through like the first area from the first game.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is the first Distortion world, so with a Hex makeover.
Yeah.
Hex really likes organic purple.
Zephyr, does this area even have music?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I couldn't find it in the game files.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm just playing my custom music over whatever is going on in the oops. Yeah. This is My Heart's Descent from Dream Drop Distance.
Oh.
Where am I supposed to go? Well, I'm officially lost.
You do need to destroy those things.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to get back up from that other one.
Look along the bottom of the screen carefully in that pit.
Alright.
Just jump soon.
I'm not seeing it.
Just hop off that ledge.
I mean, Hex tells you to go kill yourself.
Exactly. Like, he gives you a very friendly hint.
Yeah.
I thought Hex was just being Hex.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is. He is, but
Yeah.
he happened to also clue you into something there. It's very
Also,
loud.
I think he actually likes doing that because he's essentially a copy of Jeremy, and Jeremy helps people. So he might feel compelled to help in his own jerkish way.
That was a legitimate fail.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah. Thinking maybe I should have extended this song a bit too.
Double kill.
Oops! It happened again!
Double kill. Killing spree.
There. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Double kill. Multi-kill.
Look where we are, back where we first met. You gonna summon up an advancing wall of death? Not this time. And I know why. Because you can't. You're all talk here. You say you have control, but you don't. I have other— Shut up, Hex! You're all talk and you have nothing. Don't say another word to me. I don't want to hear it. I'm coming for you.
Oh, Jeremy's a little upset.
A little bit. I mean, the guy just tried to murder his friends. Technically succeeded at one point.
In an alternate timeline, sorta.
Oh man, I should definitely save here. The portal of video games.
Yeah, let's see how well this goes.
You decided not to run. You weren't entirely wrong when you stated I have nothing. I don't have the power I boast here. You've never had any. You have others do it all for you, while everything else you do is for show. You're a fake. That's right, I'm a fake. If I'm one, then so are you. We are the same, Jeremy. Simply different goals. I'll ask it only once more, Hex. What do you want? I want the same thing you did when I was made. I want out of this, but we both know that's impossible. What would you do if I walked away right now? You know what I'd do. And that's why I'm here, Hex. Please, Jeremy. It's Hexer. You were wrong to say I've got no power here. Let's see which one of us is truly superior. This is Fragments of Sorrow from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Do something.
Oh yeah. Do you know the trick to this boss?
Yeah, shield inside him.
Yeah. Be proactive with shield instead of reactive, yeah.
No one really expects to use his shield defensively.
Oops, I missed.
Brian had a lot of trouble with this boss until he realized that what you're supposed to do. He's like, oh, I understand now. To be fair, like, that was basically everyone when they first tried this boss.
I didn't try it before. I'm trying it now though because you told me there's a trick. That means there's a trick. Oop, hello.
Yeah. If this were a blind run, I wouldn't be telling you anything.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, this isn't going well.
Probably going better for most people first attempts.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
If only Jeremy could have some equipment. Mech equipment.
He doesn't need equipment. He's got a giant mech. That is his equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, like when Dave just give him his mech to like Jerry or something to make the game way easier. I still wouldn't mind a mode where you get to play as the mech the entire time, even if it would be super easy. Because I think it would be at least fun.
Yeah. You'd have to work around the morph
some-
ball areas somehow.
The mech blows them open.
Yeah.
But it sounds like that would require some reworking of things.
Oh.
This part's always kind of tricky to...
A little bit.
Yeah. There's a lot happening. He's gonna do it. He's about to do it. Oh. Oh yeah, he'll do it in a little bit.
Oh,
No.
still alive, I see. Yeah, that didn't work.
Next time, try to ruin this attack for him by trying to get a shield in.
Yeah. I tried. Oops. Ooh.
There we go.
Gah. Oops.
Nice.
Got
There we go.
fried by a laser.
Completely canceling
LPS
that out.
Cassie, hello.
Hello. Oh, on the
Yeah, on the YouTube chat.
the YouTubes. That was a sound.
I don't know what that was. Who?
That was a nice jump with the laser there.
Oop. Ooh. You never expect the double laser. Oop.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah. I survived
That's
it.
right. Yeah, let's say you can still survive this.
Nothing you do is working too well, clearly, so I'll have to try something else. I'll need to try something better.
Better thing. Knives.
Yeah.
Knives wasn't wrong. I'm gonna tell you it's working.
Sudden weird hitbox knife
Still
things.
alive. I recovered my HP just before, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Sure, then I'll try something else.
Rocks fall, Jeremy plays.
Not yet. Although he is floating just out of my reach, which is annoying.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. Not out of reach enough for lasers.
Yeah. And missiles. Fine. Time for my final attack. I'm sure it'll be unimpressive, but hey, maybe you can wow me. Your attacks are becoming more and more pathetic. Getting tired? You just haven't been paying attention. Whatever, we're almost done here anyway. Jeremy.
Did it.
You haven't won! Oop. I got buried. Did you really think that you could change anything?
Well, Jeremy was not strong enough to defeat Hexer. Sad end to the game. But...
Sad end again. He still got the bad end.
That's why I'm here. You're really not going to give up. I promised I would return. I don't intend to break that promise. New custom music! Using the dash now? Might as well.
While this part is pretty cool, I'm a little disappointed that Jeremy didn't, like, adopt his actual form, basically.
Yeah.
Like, there's a silhouette during, like, the Dreamwoods
Yeah.
shows him, but we don't get to see what that looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I blocked your escape.
I'm guessing that just didn't have suitable sprites to use for this gimmick.
No, I think it did. It was from the Shonen Jump game, the Jump Stars, or Ultimate Jump game. I think that one had quite a few in there for that one.
So yeah, I noticed
this-
I noticed the C button doesn't do anything here.
It does not.
Yeah, you could have used it for Hadoken.
No, you can't.
If you don't know how to do a Hadoken by now...
Yeah, like, you gotta have the input.
This
Well,
is the
fair
DT
enough.
fighting game we've always dreamed of.
Yeah.
So yeah, the music here. Zephyr, does it sound familiar?
I don't have audio on for you.
Oh.
Because, like, I
Feedback.
Yeah, that would be, like, I'd be hearing it
Alright.
twice.
It's Rose at Twilight.
Rose of Twilight. Oh,
Yeah, it's one of the boss themes from the very first DT.
yes.
Fitting.
When you fight Flame Instigator.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's
I thought it
definitely
was
an
from
instigator
earlier
of
in the
some
game.
sort.
I thought it was from earlier in the game than that, but okay.
No, it's the first time you hear it.
All right.
There's other bosses that use it, but he's the only one, or he's the first instance. So,
Alright.
anyway.
Well, Hex definitely instigated some crap, so...
Finally gets to be used as a final boss theme.
Ah, those red laser things that can't be dashed through. The run enders of all the Achilles run players. You have to be very careful with those things.
So what game is this sprite from?
Jeremy's?
Yeah.
This Street Fighter 2048 or something, 2044 or something like
Yeah.
that.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, did Jeremy just pick this form for the memes, basically?
That seems more like Jerry's thing.
I think Jeremy can have a very unserious side as well.
I could see Jeremy doing that too, yeah.
This isn't working. I can just turn on invulnerability or attacks, though. Why didn't you just do that at the start? And you know I can just remove that, right? Fine. If I can't beat you like this, then... Oh, we're really doing this, aren't we? Huh. Still have my dash, and I can focus move with the jump button. So can I. How do you get dishonest Pong?
What's that?
How do you get the dishonest Pong achievement?
You have to. So you can smash the ball against a corner, like against the side, and it just sits there.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like it would be a little challenging.
Yeah, you can totally smash it against it, and eventually the ball will be teleported back to the middle of the field. But yeah.
Oops.
I take it Hexer comments on it.
No, he only comments on if you use an item.
I've been playing for 2 hours.
Wait, you can use an item in this fight.
You can use a healing item in this fight.
Really?
Yes, if you use it during the, if you use it, Hex will say something about it.
Cool.
Like, did Hex forget to turn his boss flag on or something?
Yeah, there's actually not, the boss flag does not turn on for this fight. For the mech part, yes, but not for this part.
Oops.
I can't believe it's
They're
only
turning back
2
now.
hours. I like how that changes. Honestly, while it's going slow, it's probably the best chance to try and get this on last Pong. At least it's
Oop,
not
I
a
missed.
missable achievement.
Yeah. Missed again.
I like how Hexer is like, yeah, I'm just going to challenge you to the first game ever. It's no biggie.
Well, Pong was not the first game ever. Computer Space was. Oh, that didn't work.
I think you backed off too soon.
No.
It's...
Well, it got stuck in the paddle, not the wall.
See, that
Yeah.
will still work.
You just have to stay still long
Just
enough.
stay still long enough,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's something like, I think like a second and a half, you just hold it. Because you could keep the ball there and then just shoot Hex.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called Dishonest Pong.
Well, the thing is, he's shooting at me the whole time too, so...
Yeah, you would probably run out of HP faster than him in the scenario, but you would have to
he
worry
has a
about
little bit more HP than you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a restart. You're
guess
not
you
really
could,
trying, are you?
You can also, oh yeah, you are trying to dash. You can also, you just item spam him too, since you're able to. But you can't do it since the...
That didn't work.
Didn't bring any items in.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, did you already use your one item?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him to use it like ages ago. It's not giving dishonest Pong for some reason.
Well, it keeps breaking free.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Great, you made a buggy achievement.
So you have to get it stuck like very perfect.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's pretty precise.
Oops.
And it is easiest to do it at the beginning of it.
Yeah, before the nonsense begins.
Yeah, before it gets fast.
Stop trying to cheat, Jeremy.
Oh, he does comment on it.
Yeah. I love how you like avoided the ball. You're like, I don't want to get hit by that red thing, so I'm gonna do this other thing that takes more damage. That's alright. It happens. Get scared.
So, fully fledged DT fighting game win.
Like, I would have a couple fighting game-ish
Oops.
mechanics if I did another one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
DT4 win.
Chow would have a few somewhat fighting game mechanics built into her.
Isn't she like the only one with a unique sprite? Like, actually made for this.
Yeah.
Does she actually have any animation frames?
On that one, yeah, there's a few. Rena
Just-
made...
Just
Rena
most of them
actually-
are unused.
Yeah, she actually made a few extra frames on it. It was just like the hair blowing and all that. So you can catch it, like you'll catch a few of those like as the thing fades out in the credits. Like just before the fade out happens, you'll see it blowing.
Try dodging this one. Whoops.
Well, technically, the attack he said asked you to try dodging, you didn't get hit by.
That's okay. If you can start the next phase with a little more HP, that makes it a little easier for you.
Hexor can only move at a fixed speed, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, but he can also dash.
But eventually the ball will slip by him no matter what, because
Yeah,
it's going faster than he can.
Yeah, it's just going to do it because he initiates his dash too late after a while. Yep. He can dash it like 2 times and then he will miss basically every time. Yeah, the
It
HP...
bounced off. It bounced off the top of me.
Oh no. The HP regen in this, as far as when you shift a phase, is it's half of what you've lost.
So if you lose nothing, you gain nothing.
Right. Which is why you'll always start with just over half your HP, no matter what, or no matter where you are in the previous phase.
Dah.
Yeah, and the ball also doesn't matter who hit or who misses it. The ball always goes towards Hex first, simply because he's always going to hit the ball.
Yeah.
He'll always return.
Oops.
So.
Like,
Well, yeah.
always.
If it went toward
Yes.
you, it wouldn't give you very much time to react.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, it's spawns.
Basically, I have Hex serve the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't cheat him
Yeah, you can't cheat him.
that
Yeah.
easily. Anyways.
Yeah. Essentially, the AI serving. That's what it's presented as.
Try dodging this one.
Yeah. Unlike real Pong, however, you can't really change the
Still
angle
invulnerable to your
of the ball.
attacks. We'll see.
No.
Hey, what are you doing? Simply being unbeatable.
That's rude to Hex be unbeatable. What are you gonna do now?
Oops! I'm gonna hit myself in the face with an attack I reflected.
That good old reverse punch, right? Yep. Yep.
Oh, you did the speedrun strat almost.
Almost.
Except the speedrun strat can get in one Hadouken, I think.
Usually. Depends. I know the first and second one I can, some of the later ones. If you hit it like right below his feet, so that way, yeah, right there, so that way his sprite doesn't eat your Hadouken. It's the best.
Reverse punch. And these fighting game mechanics are complicated.
Oops.
A fighting game lets player 2 become invincible.
You kind of need to like catch it on the leading edge of the Hadouken after it's going fast enough.
Yeah.
But if you manage to do that, he can't do a thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just completely wrecks him.
It's almost an exploit, but I guess it's permitted.
I was so happy when Flakes found that.
Oh, so you actually intended head for that possibility.
I knew it was possible.
But you figured it would be like a one-off edge case sort of thing that...
Yeah, I didn't think it was
almost
gonna be
no one
like
could
the
do.
thing, and then Slakes found out how to do it, and he's like, "Hey, everybody do this," and I'm like, "Oh."
I'm surprised Hexor doesn't comment on it, because you usually seem to have the foresight to make NPCs comment on oddities.
Yeah, you can always add it.
I got bonked.
No turning back now.
I don't really plan on any more updates for this game, though.
That's unfortunate.
Well, nobody wants to be stuck doing a single game their entire careers.
Yeah. The fact it's gotten
Play
this
that
much
one too.
is actually
How about this
incredible.
next
When
one?
1.0 was supposed to be the last update. Now we're on 1.5 point something. So, DT4 when?
Well, it has to be in March next year because I said, oh, it'll be out before. I made a joke about how DT4 is going to be out before One Punch Man Season 2 since they seem to be taking forever on that. And he's like, oh, it comes out in April next year. I'm like, oh.
No.
Well, I gotta have it out in March then.
Well, it can be just a meme game anyways.
I mean, to be fair, if we're gonna keep it like the even number DTs or super short, I could do it.
Just
And
have,
then
have it be about Chow or something.
And then it would just be like DT5 when is the next one.
Ow.
No, if I ever did, no, if like for reals, if I ever did another DT, it would be Chow as the protagonist.
Which is
because
pretty
her
cool. Yeah.
There's a lot I can do with her. It would be after this game, be sometime after the third one. And her character is also the least developed.
Yeah.
Which means I have a lot of things I can do with her.
But she did get the most growth in this game, so...
Yeah, but we can do a lot. I can do a lot with her though, so...
like I mentioned during testing now, I'm a huge sucker for backstory information and learning more about these characters. Which you did deliver in various degrees.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was because I asked for it or if you intended, but...
It's a good being hit in the foot attack there.
Of course, one of the bits of backstory involved child abuse, so there's that.
Oh yeah, with Claire.
Game where we can suplex Claire's mom when...
Jeremy's backdash is a thing of beauty in this though.
Oh
If you
yeah.
get a chance to do it.
It's a freaking backflip. I'm surprised you were able to deflect that one.
That was good.
Really am. You back punched it and avoided it.
It's because he did the backflip. Man, I really should. If you have less than 3 on the special meter, then it just starts you with that. Because there's been like, I've seen it a few times. People like spam their bullets and Pong, and they just start this phase with no Hadoukens. So like, I really need to have that be a rule.
But he does. I think he manages to recharge
One
at
last
least
time.
one available.
You do. You could, but like it still needs to at least start with 3. Just so you can't like screw yourself at the beginning. So you get more chances at it. It's fine. Like it's nothing that's broken.
Boom! How did you do it?
Oh, you did.
How did you know not to kill the abomination? I left no choice, no loophole, nothing, so how did you do it? There was a loophole. We figured out that the abomination would be saved by simply removing the parasite from within. But how? How did you know about it? There's no way you could have known how to get inside. You wouldn't believe me anyway. We have the power to change this world to our liking, and you say that. It won't change anything now. And we did fall for your trap. That's how I knew about it. And how I knew I had to prevent it. Lies. We wouldn't be standing here right now if you had. Me, the War Master, and your friends would be gone, and you would be the only one left alive. Your plan didn't work that way. Tell me how you did it, Jeremy! How? You couldn't have known. No, what? No, you couldn't have. Eh? Now I remember. I was there for it too. In fact, it might be in this very room you were told of this power. You really went and turned back the world state. Let me guess, you had no idea what that would do. How could I? So, it all did go as planned. I had beaten you. I know about that. No, this changes everything. I beat you once, I can do it again. I'm not letting you out of here. Go ahead and try, Jeremy.
The delusion.
I've won, Jeremy.
He has taken over this
Expected.
weird grayscale place.
God, I was incredibly incredibly tempted to do one more fight after the credits. Like Hex does one more thing. Like he was gonna do the credits, and it's gonna come out to this, and Hex like does a thing. I was really tempted for that. Like Jeremy was like it's gonna be like it was gonna be like post Jerry and Jeremy talk. Jerry was gonna walk off like at first, and then like something happens with Hex, and then like I was like, no, I need to hit
last
it here.
quick time event.
It was an actual fight.
I told you, I'm not letting you escape.
It would have been cool to have a fight with like everyone.
Jerry and I would find this fun,
and you could swap the.
I won't try to explain it to
again.
you.
Oh my god!
You just wouldn't care. Don't answer then. We're done talking anyway. What have you done? You have extreme control in here. Well, so do I. And I've placed us both in a state of stasis. Then you can't move. That's correct. So, how does that sound? An eternity of being frozen in time with a fist from the one you hate the most going straight into your face. You really stay here forever to keep me trapped here? I'm sure your friend Jerry will have something to say about that. Nah, I was just relishing in this moment because I'm kind of an ass.
As you hear the mashing, here.
Final mash buttons.
100!
I'm guessing that one caps at 100 no matter what.
The sequence doesn't stop until you hit 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? So, I take it you won. You could say that. Basically, nope, I got it. I don't want a 10-message box explanation. Glad you made it out, buddy. Glad I could be back. Where's Claire and my sister? They're here. Just waiting for you back there. Everyone's here. Good.
Appears and kidnaps them.
You guys figure out what we're doing next? I'd like to rest for once. I was thinking of traveling. This program is huge. I was thinking of relaxing first. We've been going at this for what feels like forever. Dang, I'm ready to go now. Says the guy who only had to do the one thing other than all that hacking stuff you do. Exactly, I'm ready for more. After resting, though. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you finally beat the game, and this time it's not sarcasm from me commenting that you beat the game.
Yeah, I was gonna have like Jerry walk off, and then like Hex was gonna come from the right side, and you're gonna do one more fight, and he was gonna transform into this like crazy dumb thing. It was with the mech and everything, but then I'm like, no. Put my hand on, like, no more.
He should have busted out his own mech to mech combat.
It was gonna be something. It was gonna be unique sprite actually.
Use your help with chaos. I'd like to help, honestly. There's a lot of good we could do together. I have my bots helping to expand Central City as well as rebuild Neogrind. You ever thought about name change for it? It's a work in progress. As long as it's not New Home.
I don't think the War Master's that bad at naming things.
Oh no! That poor Mr. Saturn. He's gonna get his balloon popped.
He's about to get wrecked.
Yeah. So there's birds in this sequence now, and the reason there's birds now is when Kat did the darkness run of this, you couldn't see anything. So I was like, okay, I need to have the birds there since they have their own light source, and I didn't want to add any other light sources. So that way you could tell the screen was scrolling. So that's why there's birds.
So at least you know the game isn't bugged out.
Spider drone is love. Spider drone is life.
and the birds being there, just like, yeah.
Birds. We all know why you really added the birds. It's because you've been obsessed with birds ever since like halfway through the development of this thing.
Oh yeah. And then
birds are funny.
And then because of all the bugs that Kat had found with dark mode, and since she was the only one running it, I was like, I'm gonna have a unique. There's unique dialogue during the Jerry Claire sequence on if you have darkness mode on.
This place is trash. You know that, right? We'll both experience it. Yes, I'm aware of said trash levels of quality. Do you have any idea how long this place is? I know just as much as you do. And Jerry, could you please use your bombs to stun the bigger dudes for me? I took a sword to the face because you were too busy playing around with arrows. My arrow DPS was way better there, and I thought you'd dash in time. No, I stepped into the anti-dash field by accident. Sounds to me like the lack of bombs weren't the problem, but I'll do it anyway. Fair enough. I thought I had him anyway. That laser can was pointed at me, so was the fielder to laser. Oh, right, the cannon. I was still on bomb cooldown because I tried to stun that. Really? That's actually a better idea. I'd missile the cannon, but every time I switch to that ability, the sword guys go into some berserk mode. Encounters aren't the problem anyway, it's the garbage design of this place that's the problem. I see some morph ball only places, and you know what that means. More trashy split mechanics traps. More precision garbage with it. Close enough. I'm gonna have to time one of my bombs with your bombs. Bring it. We've completed harder puzzles. And it'll be timed. Please don't jinx it. So you dashed into Morph Ball to get into that hole covered by a spike trap, came out the other end and out of Morph Ball to double jump, then dashed into Morph Ball again to get into that hole that had to be timed to undashable lasers. Yeah, that wasn't all that bad, despite it also having an advancing wall of death. But you did it on your first try. Having working respawning mechanics in here takes some of the edge off.
No, you don't.
That has nothing to do with you doing it first try. It was pretty damn incredible looking. In your words, yeah, I'm awesome like that. Ready to continue? I'm done taking a break. Yep, I think we're almost to the end of this one. Cool. I'll take the bottom left route and you take the top right. Hey, Claire. What is it? Exploring these places is kind of like a date. Shut up, Jerry.
Do you want the code that unlocks that level that you're in right now?
Sure.
There's actually a code for that?
Sure, let's check it out.
Yeah, I want to see this too.
Yeah, there is a secret level. It's on the B side, but you have to if you don't want to have to run through Zero's level and do an obscure thing, then I can just give you the thing that you can edit in your save file.
Oh, it's a save file option. I thought it was a cheat code.
Let's check this out. I'll get my copy open.
But sure. Let me just exit the
We've
game.
come this far. Let's explore barely tested beta content.
Yes.
So look in your Twitch chat.
Okay.
Open your save file. Change that value or change that key to a 1.
Okay. Let me open up the save. If I can find the save.
And then when you yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, I, X.
Part of me is curious about the one that's below it. That's also a 0.
I don't see a 1, 2, 3, I, X, G. It stops at E.
You do.
Stops at XE.
Look at the very bottom. If it's not there, just add it. You can add it. You can add 1, 2, 3, IXG anywhere.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay, change it to a 1. Change it to a...
Yeah, just change it. Yeah, just change it to a 1. And then it'll be one of the doors on the bottom of the B side.
Okay.
You can unlock it without you can unlock without save editing, but
it
requires you
alright. It is 12:30 though, so I'm just going to give it a token effort before I end things off for tonight.
Oh yeah, no, I don't expect you to try and finish it. It's a very short map, but it is a thing.
Okay.
And maybe next stream can check out the rest of B's side before you spend 2 hours on the executor.
Whoops.
I didn't know you could type there.
How do I get out of here?
Through the creepy tentacle portal.
Oh, that's barely it's barely visible.
Yeah.
Anger. Hi, Claire. Come back for Chow's sake. Alright, so, going to Bubble Tower B-side.
Yeah. The video game pipe.
Question mark. Welcome to Bubble Tower Side B, where things and ideas that aren't or can't be in the main game are placed. tester maps.
I think it's like door 5 or 6.
Fight 4 War Masters simultaneously. Using a
Hop in there
split
just
room
for
in
a
the warship.
second.
Jerry and Clear must
It's,
each battle their own War Master. Oh, that room, huh? These are code to work on any angle, but we're never.
I should update my game.
Oh, yeah.
5 is absent. 6.
6 is there.
Question marks.
It's number. It was number 4 then.
Okay. Oh, how
Yeah,
I have waited for this moment.
Oh my
For
god.
my moment to rise. I could hear them. I could
What's
hear
up with
them
the
all.
bomb meter?
I
It's
hear your voice too. Even you, Becca.
an overflow thing.
It's time we do this once more to settle this once and for all. Helmet Head EX, the meme lives on.
Oh god, how much head he gets.
Have you seen the Samatsu?
No, I've never seen this before in my life.
Oh yeah, this was the last update. It is a thing. Yeah, no, it was 4. It was door number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, give a token try for this guy and him go to 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
And then door number 5 does not appear until you've beaten Wex.
These are some rude helmets.
There are things to figure out in this fight.
This
Yeah,
level
okay.
is
Leave boss
a
encounter.
level.
Oh, are you trying it?
Might as well. Might as well.
Zephyr,
suffer
please.
He's going in.
Whoops.
This requires knowledge of the video game. Requires some things. Oh yeah, everything in here kills you in one hit. Oh wow. You morph ball jump through that. That's great.
Is that not the intended way to do things?
Oh no, it's fine. It was not the way I intended. No, but it's fine to do that. This is as precise as DT will ever, like this game would ever get.
Yeah.
So that I
Beyond
am.
my skill
Whoops.
level.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, this is a, yeah. I would never allow this in the main game.
Yeah.
These tiles are unique to this area as well, aren't they?
It is. They were just added for that like ending sequence. So, and since I like had them all constructed, and people were asking about things, I was like, I'll just kind of secretly make this level.
Yeah.
Zero knew about it. In fact, Zero was the only one that knew about it for months. It's quite a thing.
Yes,
And then, yeah, then there's Helmet Head EX, who
It's not invincible.
he does things.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, but yeah, so like, there's a.
So yeah. Next time on Distorted Travesty 3, I'm going to try my hand at the executive, I suppose. It's gonna be an adventure.
Oh boy, it's a game that never ends.
Yeah. I don't know. I can think of a Talkhouse games that drag on for a lot longer than this.
Oh jeez.
This is a platform worth the length of an RPG. 52 hours there.
Yeah. You did good, Zephyr.
Yay.
Thanks for make.
But yes, Chow game win.
2026.
Okay, sounds
We're
good.
holding you to that.
We get to yell at you if that's not done by them. I'm like, after DT3, you should be real fast at game dev.
Okay.
That works, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
DT4, we're twice as many pony memes.
Thank you guys for watching, all of you who stuck around. See you guys next time.
See ya.